Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is pretty much going to be a little different. I pretty much have been I've been contemplating on weight loss surgery for the past, I want to say maybe 3 years. So pretty much I had two babies back to back, one in 2017 and one in 2018. And I've noticed that like my weight was fluctuating and it wasn't where I wanted it to be after giving birth to my daughter. So I know, like, I think like the first time I went for or attempted to do weight loss surgery, I got denied because my BMI level was below the BMI level to qualify for it. And of course, with food, with, weight going up and down and just everything fluctuating, I literally, like, honestly, I could tell you it was really hard because, again, I have two girls, both literally ages back to back, like a year back to back from each other. So I I didn't get a chance to really focus on my health, whether it was mental, all of that. I just didn't get a chance to focus on me. So because I didn't, I, I kind of like squashed it. And I was like, okay, well, since they pretty much told me that I don't qualify, I give up. But yes, I slacked off. And then, I don't know, like 2 or 3 months later, I was like, you know what? I was like, I need to do this. So what I did was I ended up doing Herbalife, and I pretty much lost a good amount of pounds. I probably, maybe, again, in my eyes, I lost like, I want to say maybe like 7 to 8 pounds. And I also did like Slim Fast, which I think I lost like maybe 5 to 6. But I still didn't like the results because, again, like, my face is chunky, you know, I'm not I'm not where I want it to be. And when I was younger, I've always been, I don't want to say like skinny, but I've always been not, I've always been, I don't even want to say, probably because I wasn't heavy. I was within um, normal height, not height, I'm sorry, normal weight for my age and for my height. So I was just like, you know what? I was like, it's time. Like, it's time for me to change. So this was back in, I think I went back in March of this year, in 2023. And I was like, you know what? I was like, let me see if I would qualify. Because, like I said, I think it was 3 or 4 years late, 3 or 4 years ago, I didn't qualify. So I went and I explained to them, I was like, hey, I tried it, or I tried to do it 3 or 4 years ago, and I wanted to see where my BMI was now. So they told me that I literally qualified because my BMI is, again, I'm not going to disclose, but it just wasn't, it was in the in the bracket of where it needs to be. So now after I got approved, I spoke to I guess I spoke to the nurse, and then I spoke to one of the doctors that's going to be performing the surgery on me. And he pretty much, he asked me, he was like, which one do you want to do? Do you want to do the sleeve, or do you want to do gastric bypass? And I was just like, honestly, I was like, which one is most common for females? And he pretty much told me the gastric bypass. So I was just like, okay, I really want to do that one. So that's the one that I have, that I'm set up for. And I believe I'm doing like a 6-month program. So let's just say, I've been going back and forth. I think I went back to talk to the nurse about, oh my gosh. I went back to, just do a checkup on my weight, checkup on, because they gave us a book to read and, to kind of, see what's going to go on because, this is not just like oh yeah, I'm doing it and, X, Y, and Z. This is a literal life-changing opportunity. And it's just like, once you start it, you can't stop it. Well, not stop it, but once you do the surgery, you can't go back. So it's just like I said, I have two girls and I want to be more healthier for them and for me. And I want to be able to like run, jog, have fun, do stuff that I can not always get out of breath for. Because, like, honestly, my kids run, my kids do something silly, or I have to go somewhere and I have to fly around. I'm always out of breath, and I've noticed that. So, like I said, um, I've just been going through everything that's been going on, and I'm like, oh. And honestly, like, I am just extremely happy because I'm so grateful, so blessed that I do have, this opportunity. And honestly, I'm not going to sit here and waste it. And I'm going to just keep, like, after, like I said, during, after, I'm going to push. I want to push myself forward. Um, I have been slowly because I love kombucha. I love sparkling waters. I've been pretty much pushing myself or weaning myself off of it because I know after the surgery, I'm not going to be able to really handle or control them. So again, I mean, like I said, I spoke to, my family, and I'm so grateful that they're all on board with me because, like I said, I've been trying. I've been doing even the exercises. I've been doing like, old, what is it? Like the old, I guess like some music videos they had like, ways that you could kind of teach yourself how to dance the way they dance. So I used to do them. um, I used to do a lot of stuff, and I just noticed that it's not enough. And of course, back then I slacked on drinking water. So of course, like me, I mean, I know there's plenty of us out there that just, we don't like the taste of water because there's no taste. So, I was so grateful that the doctors were, and the nurse told me I can have Crystal Light because I love Crystal Light. So I'm like, you know what? Let me do Crystal Light, and I'm gonna go with that. So yes, so pretty much, I have I had to do. I think it's a GI appointment. I did do a support group actually this Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. I did a support group about, the weight loss, and I know there was about like 52 people in that support group. So again, like I just love hearing, everybody's goals, everybody's, you know, where we're all at. And I just love the fact that like we do have that support, and we can go to, our nurses, our doctors, like, we have, besides family, besides friends, we have our support system with our doctors and nurses. So, I have a lot of that to do. And what was it? I mean, like I said, it's just going to be a huge eye opener for me. And it's going to be a huge eye opener for my kids because my kids have always seen me chunky and they've never seen me skinny. And, it's just like they're probably going to be surprised or shocked. So it's just like, it's just stuff that I'm very excited for because, like I said, I just want to be a healthier version of myself. And I know that I can do it. And, um, hearing a lot about the risk of, let's say, gastric bypass, which I'm, praying because I know, both of them, both surgeries, you're going to have to maintain vitamins for the rest of your life, which of course, we all should be maintaining vitamins anyway. And I think the only thing that I'm really, really deathly scared of is hair loss with gastric bypass because, like I said, I have sister locks. So, and as women, and as women, men, regardless, hair is like the most important thing that, it makes us, it makes you, it makes you happy. It's you. And like I said, for me, I mean, I'm just speaking from my experience. I can't really say, because like I said, everybody's different. But for me, my hair is my life. This is like my signature. This is my definition of Jeanette. So again, I'm just going to push on still, and I'm going to continue to do what I need to do to keep whatever I need to do with, going to these doctor's appointments, checking in on my weight, doing exercise, because especially my kids are like my little tiny cheerleaders. They literally sit there and cheer for me when, or we'll just all do it together. We'll exercise. And that's the biggest thing for me too. I have to learn. I had to really learn how to do cardio because like I said, I'm not going to disclose my weight or anything, but it's been a struggle. The struggle has been real. So, like I said, it's very new, and there's a lot of things. Like I know I went to, I don't know what they call it, but I went to like drink, I think it's what is it called? Like they give you like that disgusting drink that, they have to check your tubes or, check your intestines to see if if you have any, if anything is going on. So I did do that. I think I did that back in April. And I was told that I do have GERD, and like I said, I never knew that I would have GERD. And come to find out, when my youngest daughter was born, that's all she had. She was literally diagnosed with GERD. So I'm like, okay, I was like, now I know where she got the GERD from. But she's doing a lot better. Actually, I don't even think she doesn't even, she definitely got better. So that was one of the diagnoses I was told, as well as, I can never say this word, so please forgive me, esophageal motility. And I was diagnosed with the mild form. And I know with the esophageal motility, I've been having a lot of difficulties with swallowing. And they noticed that in my chart, and, or, yeah, in the chart and the x-ray. And they were pretty much telling me, that it's not too much of concern, but I've noticed that I've had that probably for some time, maybe 4 years now. And it's been a struggle, which esophageal motility is when, I think when you have a difficult time of swallowing, and it takes a longer time for you to swallow, or you get stuff stuck in your throat. And I have been having that majorly. So my kids, like, they eat like that. So it's not that big of a deal, which thank God that they don't have that. But for me, I can't sit here, like I have to literally sit here and chew my food to the point that it's so tiny that, it can go down without giving me too much of a struggle. But again, like I said, I still get a struggle. But anyway, so I was diagnosed with those two. And yeah, so like I said, I'm just pretty much getting everything monitored. I'm getting myself weighed, I'm getting myself exercise. I have, like, literally, I'm holding myself accountable. And it's just like I said, this is a new year. Well, middle of the year now, but it's a new me. It's a new time to do better than what I did last year, do better than what I did 3 or 4 years ago. It's just time for me to do better and be happy and be healthier. So again, I'm honestly, I'm not sure with my doctors and stuff because, like, where I live, we're really not allowed to have our cell phones and everything, so I'm not going to document that way. But I'm definitely going to try to come back on and, just give information that, you know, follow up with everything that's going on with my weight loss journey. So, again, I wish everyone, wherever you are, good morning, noon, or, have a good night. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.